Welcome back to the Dividend Diplomats YouTube channel. You've got Bertha Hurt over there, and you know you're rolling with Lanny. And we are the Dividend Diplomats, and we're here to talk to you. Finally, bringing back our dividend stock purchases from that last week of May, from May 24th through the end of Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah, but you know the drill. Before we get started, smash that subscribe button, give us that thumbs up, help us as we cruise to 10,000 subscribers. Thank you very much. And yes, as Lanny said, back by popular demand, we have our weekly stock purchase video. We promise we haven't been leaving you hanging, guys, but we've had some other great videos to record as well. So we were now pumped up. We're ready to go talk to you about some of the stocks we have been buying lately.
Now, guys, just a little warning here. Nothing's going to be too exciting or sexy here on this video, except for the guys you see on your screen. In the name of the game here in dividend investing, as Bert and I have preached video after video, you need to consistently stay invested in the market. Don't time the market, because it's about time in the market. And that's just what we're doing here. Bert has his weekly dividend investing strategy that he'll talk about over his stock purchases. My wife and I have our dividend investing strategy right now that we've had in place since July during the pandemic. So we'll talk about that with the purchases. But I mean, we both crossed the $1,000 mark. Bert and his wife did, and my wife and I did as well. So,
yeah,
it's some pretty good weeks we had.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with almost everything you said, Lanny, except for the fact that dividend investing is not sexy. Boring is great in our world. We love investing in great, boring, stable dividend growth stocks that will help you grow your passive income over years. It's not going to grab the headlines in the way AMC is or a lot of the other Wall Street bets are, or it's not going to grab your attention the way some of these coins are doing right now. But for us, it's all... Yeah.
I want the first coin.
Yeah. We'll see if we can get that produced. But in our world, seeing that income grow slowly, steadily over time, that is sexy. That's what we're talking about there. So, Lanny, should we start diving into some of these stock purchases?
Raise the arm like Big Daddy, big sexy Kevin Nash and the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. Let's go into some of these dividend stocks we purchased. I'll kick it off here. As I usually do with my and my wife's weekly Monday morning investment into Vanguard VYM. It's the high dividend yield. If you didn't catch the video, I put them in the battle of two other ETFs that are high dividend yields. And it looks like I'm going to have to send them on the road to WrestleMania for one more battle that dividend ETF. But my wife and I, to start the week off May 24th, we each bought 3 shares, as always, into Vanguard's VYM. And the price has just been going up, as well as the stock market, considering the stock market is still chilling at well above, 4,000. In fact, we're recording this on June 1st, and the S&P is chilling over 4,200. So VYM has been right there, climbing up with them. But as I stated earlier, that dividend is going to be solid come Q2. I can't wait to see Vanguard's announcement. Again, I know there's many Vanguard investors out there, so give this video a thumbs up right now if you invest with Vanguard or have a Vanguard ETF or fund. We spent $107.12 per share. In total, we dropped a nice, cool $642.70 essentially. Added 18 total dollars at a dividend yield overall of 2.80%.
Boom. Yeah, it is crazy that yield is decreasing here because, you have been doing this strategy for a while. In fact, you're closing in on the 1-year anniversary of when you kicked off this Vanguard strategy. You gave us that update a few months ago, and now you're closing in on that 1-year mark. So congrats on executing that strategy. It's great to see your position slowly averaging up so that you're still less than what the current value is, because that's the key to this strategy that you've been executing.
Hey, it's all about, you don't know what price it's going to be in the next week, tomorrow, 1 hour from now. And, maybe at the 1-year mark, I'll come out with another update on the video to see where this has gotten at 12 straight months of weekly buying VYM.
Exactly, Lanny. So to transition into my first purchase for the week, similarly, you said you execute on the VYM strategy weekly. My wife and I are adding 1 share of Johnson & Johnson on a weekly basis. This week, the price was $170, just over a little bit. So it's been increasing since we started. When we started embarking on this, it was $157 per share. Now it's up to now we have 170, slowly climbing up, but we may be seeing some easing of the pressure on the price here a little bit as that it's come down in subsequent weeks, which you'll find out in future videos. Luckily, though, we've been pumped up to keep building this position, seeing it grow. With that 1 share, we're adding $4.24 each to our dividend income. So that's a nice $8.48 there for Johnson & Johnson. And their yield at the time of the purchase was 2.49%. So above the market, as you mentioned, with your VYM2. So we'll take it. A nice dividend king that increased that dividend back in April. We are pumped up to be adding to this top 5 foundation dividend stock.
They're here to pump you up. Yeah, J&J arguably could be the most reliable dividend investing stock here. Right there. So Bert and I both went over our weekly strategies. Now comes the alternative to those, because we didn't just stop there. Because if you do the math, that isn't $1,000 for Bert and his wife, nor is that $1,000 for my wife and I. If you haven't caught the video or the blog article about the undervalued dividend stock that yields 4% with an average dividend growth rate of about 7% with the P below 12, then we're going to break it down really quick here for you. So we got our eyes set on a company called Spartan Nash, SPTN. And I think I announced on that video, this could be really great for my wife's portfolio since I own Kroger, ticker symbol KR. And Spartan Nash, competes in the, grocery delivery infrastructure channel, whether that's stores of their own, whether that's delivering goods to other stores, as well as the military, food delivery channel. And, for what was this, May 24th and May 25th, we bought 4 shares first on the Monday at $20.47 for my wife at a total cost of $81.88. And then just scooped up another 5 shares on Tuesday at $20.12 of SPTN for $100.60. In total, added approximately $7.20 at a yield of around 3.95-ish%.
Fantastic, Lanny. And unlike you, both my wife and I are adding Spartan Nash to our portfolios. We're putting them in both, even though I own Kroger too. So, hey, why not sprinkle some love into both of our portfolios? It's all going in the same place too. What we did based on the reasoning and the article and the video is for me in my portfolio on May 24th, I added 10 shares at $20.38. And then the next day on the 25th, I added 7 shares and 3 purchases for some reason. I purchased it 1 share, and 5 shares, all around $20, just over 2020 and then 2022. Why? Again, I don't know. So in total, I added 17 shares to my portfolio, which for me added, drum roll please, a nice $13.60 of dividend income. My wife also added 17 shares. She picked up 10 on the 24th and then 7 more on the next day, all in one purchase. So she added the same amount of dividend income there. In total, we own 34 shares of Spartan Nash on top of it. So we're not messing around, I guess.
Nice. I mean, and if you actually break it all down, 34 shares produces you quite a bit of income, right, Bert?
Yep, and there's still plenty of room to continue growing our position because I'd love to see this cross 100 shares combined in total for the two of us if the metrics are right. So we'll see how this shakes out over the next few weeks as we continue to buy based on some of the stocks we're seeing on our watch list, which we just produced recently too. And they were on it, so we'll see if the price holds.
Just come up to Spartan Nash and say, just bring it.
Exactly, Lanny. Was that the last stock you purchased there? Or did you have one more stock that you purchased last week?
There was one more stock I purchased on, I believe it was Wednesday for my portfolio. And I think everybody knows about this stock. And, they had the under the radar, incognito, behind the curtain dividend increase as well. Though it's not going to be publicly stated as one again, but that is Pfizer, ticker symbol PFE. I scooped up 5 more shares of this pharmaceutical COVID-19 pandemic beatdown vaccine winner here at $38.87 for a total cost of $194.35, adding $7.80 to my forward income at a yield of just about 4%.
Boom. I love it. Pfizer's on our last watch list. The metrics are still looking great for Pfizer. You can't really complain about this company. Everything is checking the boxes. So nice job picking up some shares and continuing to grow that dividend.
It's a hell of a deal.
It is. Now, I know you said for your last stock, everybody has heard of this company. For my last stock, I can guarantee you that nobody has heard of this company. We like, besides you, Lanny, you don't count, and a few of the other viewers out there. We love banks. We love community banks. Well, I've been slowly building in a small bank in Ohio called Consumers Bank, ticker symbol CBKM. They are under $1 billion. They have a very low price to book ratio of under 1. So meaning that they are trading at a price below their equity, which to me is fantastic stuff. Their dividend yield's it's very strong, but it's not the highest for some of the community banks we bought in the past. It's over 3%, and they've been increasing their dividend a lot over the last few years. So from a banking standpoint, it checked a lot of my boxes. I only picked up 10 shares at $19.45, adding $6 of forward dividend income. So hey, I'll take it. I'm building a position. I'm closing in on $1,000 market value in the company. So we'll see how much more. I might be close to a full position, maybe not, but it also depends on what else we're seeing out there in the market.
Nice job, Bert. You're like, I'm closing in on 50 shares, soon to be 5,000 shares.
Exactly, Lanny. So
in summary here for the dividend stock purchase for the week for me, I dropped $1,019.55, added a clean $33 in forward income with an average yield of 3.24%. How about you, B?
I added $1,224 with a dirty amount of $36.88 of dividend income. Now I'm messing with you, but I had just under $37 of income with a yield of 3.01%. So it just hung over that 3% mark, which is always good to see.
Hey, as the price goes up, yield goes down, but you just got to hope that growth rate follows suit.
Exactly, Lanny. So everybody, please let us know in the comment section, what stocks have you been buying recently? Have you been adding the companies on our watch list? Have you been buying VYM, J&J, Spartan Nash, Pfizer? And I want to know if there's someone out there watching this video that's bought consumers. I would love to see that, but
we'll leave it in the comments. Let's see who here loves banking. Give that video a thumbs up if you do. And we can't
wait. You'll get more thumbs up from people that have Vanguard funds than people that have bought that community bank. But we'll see.
You never know. You never know.
Yeah.
Maybe that's our community base here, is all community bank stock investors.
Yeah, exactly. That would be fantastic. We would love it.
But yeah, if you haven't already, give this video a thumbs up. Definitely, subscribe to the channel as we approach the illustrious 10,000 mark that we cannot wait to hit. Appreciate you for being on this journey with us. And hopefully us sharing our purchases helps you and helps, know that we're transparent as possible, showing you every move that the dividend diplomats over here are making. Bert, any other final comments?
Nope. Again, everyone, just keep pushing your money into income producing assets. Let's all keep sharing our purchases so that you can help us grow our income and we can help you grow ours. Because somebody sent us this recommendation for Spartan Nash, and that kind of kicked the ball rolling. So we listened to your feedback, to your comments. We appreciate it. And that's what this is all about.
That was Bert the Hurt and Lanny from the Dividend Diplomats. Over and out.